Well, we've got the main event here. And coming out first, it's, oh my goodness. It is Viking. And Viking, he won that Battle Royal. He eliminated the Casey Gaines right at the end. And now he is looking to become the HAW World Champion. Now it's an uphill battle for this guy. He's not an HAW regular. He's only under contract for this match. But if he wins this match, the guy's got a career set. And look at him, the intensity in his eyes. He's ready. He's trained for this. But I tell you, he's got 3 very tough competitors to overcome. Viking getting into this ring and towering over everybody. I mean, no one's in there yet, but towering over the ropes at the very least, and towering over the crowd. But a big reason he's towering over the crowd in the front row is because he's in the ring. Nonetheless, if you put most of them at equal heights, he'd probably still be taller than them. But not super tall. Anyway, Big Pimpin Alex, the next competitor, making his way down to the ring. And he had that fierce battle going on with Final 3 with Ruslan Penov and Odin Schreiner, but a bloody Big Pimpin Alex, oh my goodness, a bloody Big Pimpin Alex ended up eliminating Odin Schreiner, and now he's in this match. Alex, a former HAW World Champion, he's out here today, and he wants to become a 2-time HAW World Champion. And you know what? He's got the experience. He's been in every season of HAW. He's wrestled a lot of matches. You have to say that Big Pimpin Alex has a very, very good chance of winning this match and coming out the champion. But again, we got tough competitors all around. I think all 4 men bring something different to the table. Alex is probably knows the most about HAW out of anyone here. And that's like quite the opposite of Viking, who's got 1 match here under his belt. But now it comes the fan favorite coming out. I'm assuming it's a fan favorite. Yes, it is. It's Crash MuscleGate, voted in by the fans. And Crash, you know, he doesn't have the championship resume. Only 1 HAW National Championship to his career, but my goodness, he's got the physical fitness out of anyone, especially out of Big Pimpin Alex. Oh, don't tell Alex I said that. But Crash MuscleGate, always excited, and he put on a very good campaign with the Muscle Gang. And Crash, I think he could do this. I think he could realize his dream. I think he can become the HAW World Champion, and if he does, this place will go bananas. They'll go bonkers, they'll go crazy, they'll go insane, and they will love it. But the final person coming down to the ring right now is the HAW World Champion, well, not the championship, but the HAW World Champion himself, Franco Mancini. This guy, what more can you say about him? Always described as the best wrestler in HAW, and he always has that championship, and he just proves it night in and night out that no one can be better than him. And look at that look in his eyes. He's always furious. He's always ready. He's always willing to fight. And you gotta wonder though. He doesn't have the champion's advantage in this match. Anyone could get pinned and he could lose it. So Franco Mancini. Oh, there's Viking ready. There's Big Pimpin Alex in another corner. Crash MuscleGate jawing at people and telling them to bring it. And Franco Mancini warming up. Referee Dennis Thompson rings the bell and the match is underway. Alex immediately goes after Franco Mancini and Crash goes after Viking. It's going to be interesting to see Viking in these early parts of the match here. He got slammed to the ground. Now they're all going after Franco Mancini. A pretty good move to go right after the champion. Now Crash turning his attention back to Viking and back to Franco, but Viking sends Crash over the ropes and outside the ring with a solid punch, and they are quickly outside, and the fight has just gotten real, folks. Oh my goodness, Viking just gets slammed. Or I think that was Viking, I don't know. I was actually looking at the hat at the bottom right corner of the screen and wondering how that got there when absolutely nothing has happened so far. I guess one of the wrestlers bumped into it when they were leaving the ring earlier, or a gust of wind blew it. Either way, there is a hat outside the ring, and it should not be there, folks. Okay, so meanwhile, Big Pimpin' Alex has been going to town on Franco Mancini. Alex got him in a bit of a headlock there, grappling him, picks him up, and a standard scoop slam to Franco Mancini. And Alex go for the pin. Crashes right there though. Oh, but well, he kicks out at one anyway. Didn't even get to a 2 count. Ooh, and a double punch there by Viking. And now he's got Crash MuscleGate up and backbreakers on. Meanwhile, oh, same thing to Franco Mancini by Big Pimpin' Alex. And oh, a headbutt there by Big Pimpin' Alex. And it looks like the big men have been in control for the early parts of this match. The smaller wrestlers of Crash and Franco not doing too well against the size of the larger wrestlers here. So it's very interesting. We'll just have to see if they can turn this around. And tossed over there is Franco Mancini. Viking now punches Crash MuscleGate outside the ring, and they're back outside, folks. This is bad news for Crash. And Franco just put into the turnbuckle. So Crash reverses that. And now he's got Viking, and he's going to lead him over to the crowd, maybe for a high five. No, puts him in the corner and punches him. And Viking falls to the ground. And a powerbomb there by Big Pimpin' Alex in the ring. Very impressive work. And this is actually the time Alex should go for a pin because no one is there to break it up. But Franco Mancini starts fighting back, but Alex reverses it. Suplex outside the ring and inside the ring by both competitors. Now, Crash MuscleGate seems to have gotten control over Viking, and now, nice snap suplex there. Big Pimpin' Alex. Pile driver to Franco Mancini. He's bleeding, I believe. That is a brutal move. We've seen Big Pimpin' Alex do that to a lot of people, including Fun Fight Machine. We've got the cover here. 1, 2, 3. No! Franco kicks out at 2.793. Wow, I thought that was the match. But Franco Mancini staying in, showing the champion's will. But no, man, he's going to have to deal with the blood now. And oh, Viking gets thrown into the steel steps. Man, it's a violent match outside the ring. It's turned into a bit of a hardcore match. But Crash MuscleGate, I think he realized all the damage that's gone inside the ring to the champion, and he says he needs to get back in there, and he goes right after Big Pimpin' Alex, and not a bad move by Crash. Oh, but Viking trying to pick up a victory here, but Crash on top of the ball right there breaks up the pin, and that was very opportunistic by Viking. And now Franco Mancini and referee Dennis Thompson, the only people left in the ring. Never mind that, they're all out, and Viking has a chair and hits Franco Mancini over the head and just hits him again. Oh, but Franco punches him away. Oh, and Viking gets thrown into the turnbuckle outside. Meanwhile, Crash just threw Big Pimpin' Alex into the ring, and that's where you want to pin the guy. Inside the ring where referee Dennis Thompson's at, but Crash leg drops him on the apron. Viking now punching Franco Mancini. Crash coming into the ring. What's he doing? Oh, Big Pimpin' Alex gets an elbow there. And outside Franco Mancini is Viking. Oh, and slams him onto the concrete. There's only very little padding there, folks. That's going to hurt Viking. And Big Pimpin' Alex taking Crash MuscleGate up to the top rope there. Oh, but Franco just hit the pickpocket on Viking outside the ring. But I don't think he can pin him there. But Big Pimpin' Alex is going for a pin. 1, 2, No! And Crash kicks out, and I also think Franco just busted Viking open, I believe. There is so much action taking place simultaneously, and now Crash is going out to Viking. Manhattan dropped by Bigg, Pimpin Alex onto Franco Mancini. Oh man, I don't know. Viking is looking completely out of it. It looks like the person who's been most in control of this match is Bigg, Pimpin Alex. And now Alex going for a pin. 2, but Viking kicks, or well, doesn't kick out, but breaks it up rather. And now Viking going after, and yes, Viking is bloodied. Viking going after Bigg, Pimpin Alex. The blood streaming down his forehead, like his ancestors of old, I'd imagine. Viking now going after Mancini. Alex going after Crash. Oh, good power bomb there by Bigg, Pimpin Alex, but he's starting to feel the wear and tear of this match. And Viking back outside of the ring. I think out of anyone, Viking has spent the most time outside the ring. It's a very unorthodox style, but maybe it's going to work. And oh no, pile driver onto Crash MuscleGate now. Bigg, Pimpin Alex going for the cover. This has to be the match. 1, 2, and Crash kicks out at 2. The cardio pays off, and Crash once again is able to kick out and withstand all the pain. And oh, Viking was going to attack Crash, but Franco Mancini went in and just clotheslined Viking. And now it's Mancini and Crash MuscleGate going after each other. A suplex by Crash. Viking kicks away Bigg, Pimpin Alex. And now a German suplex on a Viking by Crash MuscleGate. Crash is currently in control of this match. Is he going to go for a pin? I don't think he knows Alex is back up. Now he does. And now Crash going after Franco Mancini. Clothesline by Viking. Oh man, I don't know what Crash is doing. I'm sort of think he's trying to buy time, but oh, he should have gone for a pinfall there, I think. Viking slams down Franco Mancini. Meanwhile, Alex puts Crash into the corner. And oh, a big punch there by Viking rather onto Franco Mancini. Viking, he lifts Franco all the way up in the air and throws him down, and Franco's head hits off the turnbuckle there. Viking goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Viking pin the champion Franco Mancini for the 3 count, and Viking is the new HAW World Champion. The man who doesn't even have a contract just won this match. How was that even possible? I don't think that was ever in the plans when Fraser Man put together this whole tournament thing, but Viking pins Franco Mancini, and I'm not 100% sure, but Bigg, Pimpin Alex came so close to breaking that up, but I think Alex wasn't 100. I think Alex was like looking and thinking he was going to pin Crash MuscleGate, but Viking got the pinfall about a second earlier, and Alex didn't have the speed to get over. And if these fans would put their signs down, yes, Viking goes for the cover. You see Alex, before that pink sign came up, was about to turn Crash for the pin. And Bigg, Pimpin Alex himself was probably a second away from being HAW World Champion. But it turns out Viking becomes HAW World Champion, and this rocks the foundation of this company. This new man is the HAW champion. I don't know what this means for us, but a man who didn't have a contract a month ago is now representing the company. What a match!